Hello and welcome in the Hyundai 2019 Veloster N. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Let's start this vehicle. Let's see how it sounds. Okay. Alright, quick introduction here. My name is Luke. I'm working at Open Road Hyundai Boundary in Vancouver. Today I'm just going to do a quick video on the Veloster N performance. First one we are getting in the store. There's only 200 in Canada. It's the only one we have so far, and I think it's probably going to be the only one we'll get for this year, as per November 2018. That's where we at right now. It's probably going to be a bigger production for next year or maybe 2020, but for this year it's just a limited edition, so there's only 200 of them for Canada. Alright, so I'm just gonna, before to get into like the sporty features, I'm just gonna quickly go over some of the standard features of the vehicle, which are more comfort features. So just to start here, so it's got heated seats, right? Traction control can be removed just like any of our other vehicles. Heated seats. So you find the same buttons and the same settings that you have in the regular Veloster Turbo. So no change on this side. It's pretty much the same. Rear defroster, front windshield defroster. When you press that one, it will also defrost the side mirrors here. I'm just gonna turn off the AC for now so we can hear me pretty well. It's got the USB port with aux port. There is a second USB here. It's strictly just to charge a device, and that one you can use it to use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So how does that work? Well, it's pretty simple. You press on all menus here, and then you can choose either Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So pretty simple. You just connect your phone, and if you have, for example, an iPhone, it will pair all the basically features of your phone. It will go directly on the screen of the vehicle, such as iTunes, Google Maps, things like that. So you don't even need navigation system in this vehicle. Let's see how the reverse camera is. Well, the reverse camera is pretty precise, just like any of our other vehicles. One of the most precise in the market with dynamic guidelines. Pretty good. Alright, so that's pretty much about it. Oh no, one more thing. In terms of convenience feature, you also have the, I'm just gonna try to zoom in better here. This is the roadside assistance that you can call via Blue Link. And you also have emergency call that can be made directly from the vehicle. So there is a Blue Link in this vehicle. So Blue Link, you can actually download the app on your phone, start the vehicle from home. Since it has a push start ignition, you can also start the vehicle from home. You can turn on the AC, do things like that, find your vehicle. If it's lost somewhere in a city you don't know, you can actually go on your phone and find your vehicle. There's a lot more things you can do with Blue Link, but this is one of the main. This is some of the main features you have with Blue Link. All right, let's get into some real stuff. Let's get into some real end performance stuff, because this is just the standard features I've been talking about. Is standard features you get in any Hyundais, basically, pretty much. But some of the really unique features of this vehicle. I'm just gonna put the parking brake again here so I can release my foot off the brake. It's very, very amazing what I've done here, and I'm gonna go step by step here. But you can probably hear the sound, as I have the seats down here, so it should be even a bit louder than usual. The back seats are folded down. So let me go over some of the sporty features here. So let me get started. You have a drive mode selection button, just like any Hyundai. You can put it on sport, you can put it eco and normal, but that honestly doesn't do too much to the vehicle, to be honest. What I want to do, I'm going to leave it on sport, and then this is the button I want to focus on today, this one here. This is a crazy button. I'm gonna press this button right now. So first of all, you're gonna see what's gonna happen on the instrument cluster. All right. So I'm gonna put it on N. So right now I'm on N, and I'm gonna press the rev button to cancel the rev match, because there is a rev match feature on this vehicle since it's manual transmission. I'm gonna cancel that, okay? So you can actually have the rev match on or off. The SC can be adjusted. And now I'm on N. So what happens when you are on N mode? Well, basically what happens when you're on N mode, you can actually access everything here. I'm going to show you what happens. The engine, Sport Plus, which gives the better throttle response out of the engine. Then you get the rev matching. That I can turn it off. But you can have it on if you really want to have as much performance as possible out of the gear shifting. Then the limited slip differential. Wow, that's something you have on this car. That's pretty amazing. Sport or normal, so right now it's on Sport. So everything is on Sport when I'm on N mode. Exhaust is on Sport Plus. So what does it do when you're on Sport Plus with the exhaust? I'll get back to it. Suspensions, Sport Plus, as stiff as possible for the best possible handling. Steering, the steering wheel is on Sport Plus. Maximize road feel. And then the ESC improves performance by allowing some oversteer. You can also turn the traction control off, which you can do either on the screen here, or you can also do it by just pressing this button here. Okay, so when you basically press the N button, everything is at the craziest possible settings. So what happens basically? Well, it's gonna go around the block here. Just gonna go quickly to the back because I don't want to make it too loud in front of the customer. Oh my god, this car is loud. This car is loud. Can you hear that? It's pretty loud. Wow. So just gonna go to the back here, show basically what's gonna happen. So right now, just like any other Hyundai, you get this warning sound when your seat belt is not fastened. I'm just driving on a private lot right now, so it doesn't really matter because I'm not on the road, but always fasten your seat belt, please. So what's happening here? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in neutral. Put the parking brake on. I don't know why it's still ringing here. This is quite annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna fasten my seat belt so it's gonna stop beeping. By the way, the seat belts are blue in this car. That's also one of the unique things that you don't have in any other Hyundais. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you basically what's gonna happen. The engine is almost warm. So the temperature gauge is usually in the middle when the engine is warm. But you still have two orange lights here, which means it's not totally warm yet, so it's not gonna allow you to rev higher than 6,200 RPMs approximately at this point. When the engine is cold, it's not gonna allow you to rev above 5,000 RPMs. But right now, it's been warming up a little bit already. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna put it back to normal here. So how do I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna go normal. So when I go to normal, it's gonna cancel everything. So I'm just gonna rev a little bit, and you're gonna see that it's actually gonna sound like a normal vehicle for now. All right. So as you can see, it revs like a normal vehicle, and it just revs like a normal vehicle. Okay. Now, this doesn't sound too crazy. It sounds like a normal vehicle. But now I'm gonna press this button again, and I'm gonna go back to N. All right. So now I'm on N. You can see the sign N on the instrument cluster. So right now I'm gonna do it again, and you can hear the difference. It's pretty crazy. Wow. So as you can hear basically the exhaust popping at the back. It's extremely loud, it's extremely powerful, and it's crazy. Honestly, it's magic. When you drive, every time you rev match or every time you downshift, if you have the rev matching on, it goes high RPM and you hear the pop in the exhaust again, and it's just incredible. So what I would recommend you is to come down like to our location, if possible, make an appointment. I don't know how long this vehicle is still gonna be here. It may be gone today, tomorrow, I'm not sure. It's the only one we have, and it's available, and when it's gone, it's gone. So there's no other one coming in before at least next year. So yeah, give me a call or text me anything, 604-317-2197, and you can come take a look at it. Hopefully it'll still be available for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye-bye.